Of low pressure moving up the country during Sunday and Monday. Of course, the timing at this stage is very difficult. Even the position of it's not likely to be correct, but there will be gale force winds and there'll be some heavy driving rain in various parts of Britain. But you'll need to stay tuned to the forecast on a day-to-day basis as we get nearer the time. As far as today's been concerned, well, it's been a very misty start across many parts of England, but there's been some weak warm sunshine coming through during the past few hours. And we're looking at temperatures today around about 18 to 22, so it doesn't feel too bad with generally light winds across much of the country. But up in the far northeast through Shetland, it's a wet afternoon, a windy one too. A new area of low pressure now developing in the Channel. That's going to develop further in the next 12 hours and push across to the North Sea during Thursday, bringing quite a bit of rain to southern and eastern parts of Britain. You can see that happening now. Actually, you can see the bright colours, the extensive rain now showing its hand across these more southern counties of the country. Some sharp showers across Northern Ireland and Scotland too, with some rumbles of thunder, and still that wet weather up across Shetland for the rest of the afternoon. This band of rain is going to be pushing into South East Wales, parts of the South Midlands and East Anglia during daylight hours today. And then tonight we'll find it pivoting. In fact, it's going to pivot and push northwards again up the North Sea coast and back into eastern Scotland as we go through this evening and through tonight as well, with central and western parts becoming clear but rather misty. Some fog patches developing later on as it turns fairly chilly, about 8 or 9 degrees here, but a breezy and a warmer 13 degrees down through eastern parts of England tonight. Tomorrow then, a misty start in the west, but some sunshine getting through pretty quickly. For central and eastern parts, a rather damp start. Outbreaks of fairly heavy rain about, but eventually, I think central areas at least should brighten up during Thursday afternoon. That'll leave much of eastern Scotland, the eastern fringe of England, with a cloudy day and further outbreaks of rain to come through much of Thursday afternoon as well. And then we'll see things turning much more unsettled as we go through the weekend. Lots of isobars on the chart, as you can see here. I must indicate once again that that position is not likely to be correct at this stage, but it's certainly going to be around, and we are expecting some pretty nasty winds, gale force winds, and some heavy driving rain to come. On Friday, certainly some further heavy rain coming up from the southwest across most parts of the country, followed in turn by brighter and rather showery weather. A similar performance on Saturday as well, but I think eastern parts probably staying dry actually for much of the day. Further wet weather though, and windy weather, steaming across many southwestern parts through the day. The far north perhaps hanging on to that rain, and then very showery indeed through the weekend. Showers or longer spells of rain.